Greetings, my fellow Catholic. Today I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice on how to fundraise in December. Obviously, December is a very, very, very important time of the year for fundraising, apostolates to get those last donations in. So I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice that I found to be very, very beneficial. So stick with me to the very end. I think the third one is going to just tie everything together and you're going to have a perfect plan moving forward. Hi, I'm Brice Sokolowski, the founder of CatholicFundraiser.net, a website, an apostolate that's completely dedicated to helping Catholics with their fundraising. So whether you're starting out or you're well on your way, I think you're going to get a lot of good advice today in today's discussion as well on my website. Everything is designed to help you with your fundraising. And to add on to what we're going to be doing today, make sure you download my free gift to you, the 10 Commandments to Catholic Fundraising. These are 10 things that I have found to be very, very effective with my fundraising. It's been a lot of great feedback from a lot of people. Tons of people have downloaded it, and I think it would be helpful to you. So on top of what we're going to be talking about today, I think you're going to enjoy the 10 Commandments to Catholic Fundraising. The link is going to be right below, as well as all my notes and discussion on this topic is going to be as well on the link below. You just go over to my website and you can just read along everything that we've spoken about today. So let's dive into 3 recommendations that I have regarding December fundraising. The first recommendation is when you're going out asking people for money, it's great to say, it's the end of the year, please consider a financial contribution. Definitely you should say that because it reminds people, but however, you always have to remember that people don't donate simply because it's the time of the year. It's part of it, but I really recommend that you review to people your accomplishments for the year. So don't just say, please donate and support us at the end of the year. Your gift can be tax deductible. That's all great, but that's secondary to reviewing what you've been able to accomplish because people donate to apostolates, nonprofits that have a plan. So you want to make sure that you emphasize your plan and how you've been successful in implementing it over the year. So that's my first recommendation on December fundraising. The second one, and this is one that almost no one pays attention to this, but the ones who do get a lot out of it. And it's this concept of divide and conquer. If you've got a list of 50 people, 1,000 people, 5,000, whatever it is, you've got to divide and conquer. Don't try and have one campaign for everybody. One campaign, you lump in your current donors, lapsed donors, people you've just met, people that have kind of been speaking with you here and there. You want to find some ways of dividing and conquering. This is gold. That advice in itself is gold, not because I'm saying it, but because it works. So second tip, divide and conquer and try and figure out, hey, how do I ask everybody, but how do I divide and conquer? Because not everybody is the same. You can probably speak to a few people over the phone. You can probably meet a few people in person. You probably can send a letter to a few people because you have their address and an email. Try and divide and conquer. And then the third is obviously get out there and ask. This kind of alludes to point number 2. Don't just send an appeal letter and sit at home and think everything is done. You've got to go out there and you've got to ask. So whether it's sending emails, sending letters, knocking on doors, going to parishes, getting on the phone, you've got to get out there and ask. People are going to recognize your efforts. And I'm not saying that you have to pause everything else that you're doing. I think fundraising should assist everything that you're doing. So definitely don't stop all the great projects that you're doing right now. But however, I do recommend that you don't just send that email and think it's over. Send the letter and think it's over. Get out there and ask because people appreciate. You have to think that this money is coming from people, and those people, they want to make sure that their money is going to the right place, and they usually feel that if they have a direct connection. So get out there and ask. Those are my 3 recommendations on December fundraising. I hope you found these very, very helpful. If you have any other questions, just shoot me either an email. Best way to contact me is via my website. There's some instructions on how to do that, but definitely contact me. Share this with an apostolate, a religious community that you think might benefit from it as well. God love you, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.